Drop 2,000 likes on this video, my people. All comrades, all PNP supporters, drop a like on the video, my people. 0 meaning bad, 1 meaning good. Was he a good or a bad prime minister? Subscribe to the channel and I'm going to play this for them.
The man that they have vilified so much, the Minister of Finance, Omar Davis, he managed the macroeconomic indicators so well that we passed
this is interesting.
IMF test training. And as a result of that, by 1995, I was able to say to the IMF, Tata and goodbye.
Alright, so I'm not going to waste some more on the time of people. A death has been recorded. I'm going to tell you about that further down in the video. And of course, that's what I say. Everybody, drop a like on the video. All comrades, all PNP supporters, press this like button right now. Represent for your former prime minister. Okay, 0 meaning bad and 1 being good. Which was he as a prime minister? Comment 0 if he was a bad prime minister. And 1 if he was a good prime minister. And drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. We will now talk about it. Of course. Now, listen. Arguably, some persons would say that PJ Patterson is one of the best prime ministers that Jamaica's ever seen. That's why him served so long. While some persons would say that as longest running prime minister, everybody, he drove Jamaica into the ground. We have heard the arguments. Some people say that he was a good prime minister, as you heard a while ago. At certain point in time, he was able to tell, of course, the IMF, bye-bye. You understand? Okay? Because he said that Omar Davis ran the thing so well, the macroeconomic system so well. He did it extremely well under his tenure. But other persons are now saying certain different tunes. It's 2 tunes that are now singing. Some people say PJ Patterson is the worst prime minister Jamaica has ever seen. Yeah? Under his tenure, Finsack, the big word, Finsack. And in the previous video, you hear me mention it a while ago. You understand what I say? Where we were talking about, you know, according to the JLP and of course the Senator Tom Tavares Finson, it was him allegedly under his tenure that Finsack happened, that thousands, some 40,000 people lose their money, system crash, and some people take their own life. That's what's according to Senator Tom Tavares Finson from the Jamaica Labour Party. Yeah? Finsack devastated Jamaica is what they're saying. And that man should be held responsible and he should apologize. You understand? So you're going to tell me, PJ Patterson, if he was a good prime minister or a bad one. You understand? Because listen, arguably, he's now giving testaments of how good he was as a prime minister. Okay? He's now giving good testaments of how he was as a prime minister, while persons are now saying that, you know, PJ Patterson was one of the worst Jamaica's ever seen. Okay? That's what it is ultimately. Now, of course, he has been very vocal towards certain things as it relates to that, and very optimistic about this new approach as it relates to the Jamaica Labour Party and Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Now, one such thing he has been talking about, my people, is the Integrity Commission's findings of this Prime Minister, because he said that he started with 2 bank accounts and ended with 2 bank accounts, compared to the Prime Minister, this one, Andrew Holness, who owns allegedly 24 bank accounts. And that is according to the Integrity Commission. Prime Minister PJ Patterson raised awareness that at a time when the Integrity Commission was not established, he was able to show Jamaica his findings as a Prime Minister and as a leader of this country under his tenure. And it is now casting a shadow as it relates to that. Now, PJ Patterson has been adamant about the whole ordeal as it relates to the financial situation with Usain Bolt and the financial fraud scam of SSL. Okay? He has suggested certain things which he said that the FSC should gear up or prepare for a lawsuit. Everybody will stand with Usain Bolt. Drop a like on this video one time. Okay? Every man, every woman, drop a like on the video right now. Who stand with Usain Bolt. All comrades and PNP supporters, like the video as well. And 0 for bad, 1 for good for PJ Patterson if he was a good or bad Prime Minister as it relates to that. Now, some of his tenure I will not be familiar with, but you can tell me freely, however it is. You understand? Now, former employee Gene Panton is accused of such the crimes allegedly brought against her. Patterson stated that I know there is a legal presumption of innocence to which all accused are entitled. If anyone who thinks that where Miss Panton is accused of doing, if in fact she did anything, could be done by herself, must still believe that the earth is flat. Okay? Now, PJ Patterson said that basically certain achievements of the Andrew Holness-led administration can be debunked. Andrew Holness administration made boastful remarks saying that it is under his government that the most homes were built, the most roads were fixed, and under his administration that unemployment is at its low. Now, PJ Patterson has totally eradicated those facts and said that under his tenure, he doubled or tripled the amount of homes that were being built, with Greater Portmore as one of the primary examples. That's what he said. You understand? So, as it relates to that, he's now saying, compared to his time, PJ Patterson and Andrew Holness's time, enough is not being done, is what he says. And the remarks that are being made, it does not add up. You get what I say? Yeah. So with that being said, you understand, persons are now saying that, look, PJ Patterson, now is not the time for you to come out and come talk about anything at all. You understand? Sit down, drink some coconut water, relax yourself, and retire. Because they're saying your tenure was the worst Jamaica's ever seen. While people must say PJ Patterson was one of the best that he's ever seen in his tenure also. You get me? So you can feel free, 0 or 1. You understand? Everybody right now who was familiar with his tenure. Now, FinSAC is being held over former Prime Minister PJ Patterson's head. And it was being said that FinSAC was the biggest crash in Jamaica's history, where the transference of wealth between members of parliament, you know, as it relates to money, is being said. So talk to me. I will move on from that to now this, where they are now saying that a death has been recorded on the PJ Patterson Highway. Yeah, you understand? Now, they're saying, and the headline is, overtaking attempts end in tragedy on PJ Patterson's Highway. Okay? Now, a 23-year-old man died after crashing his vehicle while attempting to overtake another car along PJ Patterson Highway in St. Catherine on Saturday night. Now, of course, the deceased has been identified as Shanil Boucher, a resident of Smithville, Clarendon. Okay? Now, the crash happened at about 8:45 p.m. while Boucher was driving his 2015 Nissan AD wagon. Now, upon reaching the Portmore toll exit near Ferry, he reportedly attempted to overtake another vehicle but lost control. Now, the car crashed into the median and overturned. Alright? Now, Boucher, along with another injured passenger, was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. The Ferry police are now investigating this matter, and they are calling the headline PJ Patterson Highway. And me I say, funny enough, no PJ in the media, and no, they must say this. Think them slick, but to not get it. So, yeah. Anyway, condolences to the family of Shanil Boucher, and get well soon for the passenger as well who was in this accident. Please, my people, drive safely, drive with caution. Alright? Yeah, but tell me, 0 or 1, good being 1, 0 being bad. How was PJ Patterson based on your opinion? Alright? Leave a like on the video, share the video. Of course, you know it's Manifest Mondays. I will be back.